Have you ever felt oppressed by your parents? Imagine what it would be like if you were oppressed by not only your parents, but your whole government.
Marjane Satrapi's novel, Persepolis, is a graphic novel which takes place during the 1979 Iranian Revolution, in which Reza Shah is overthrown by Islamic rebels who put in place the Ayatollah Khomeini.
Margie is a bit of a rebel herself, and she struggles with conforming to the rules imposed by the new theocracy, and she gets in trouble at school a couple times and on the street before her parents decide to send her to Europe for her own safety. So we're going to read you an excerpt that's right after her parents come back from Turkey, where they've bought her a couple things that they thought that, you know, a young, cool teenager that's into punk like Margie would like. This is when she gets stopped by the Guardians of the Revolution.
You, stop.
They were the Guardians of the Revolution, the women's branch. This group had been added in 1982 to arrest women who were improperly veiled, like me, for example. Their job was to put us back on the straight and narrow by explaining the duties of Muslim women.
Why are you wearing those punk shoes?
What punk shoes?
Those!
But these are sneakers.
Shut up, they're punk.
It was obvious. She had no idea what punk was. There was no alternative. I had to lie. I wear these because I play basketball on my school's team.
Oh, sure, I can tell by your height. And you wear this jacket for basketball, too? What do I see here? Michael Jackson, that symbol of decadence?
No, it's Malcolm X, the leader of black Muslims in America.
Don't give me that. I know it's Michael Jackson.
Who? I don't know that him. Back then, Michael Jackson was still black.
Lower your scarf, you little whore. Aren't you ashamed to wear tight jeans like these?
They shrank.
Go on, get in the car. We're taking you down to the committee.
The committee was the HQ of the Guardians of the Revolution. At the committee, they didn't have to inform my parents. They could detain me for hours or for days. I could be whipped. In short, anything could happen to me. It was time for action. I'm sorry, ma'am. I'll never do it again.
Get in the car.
Ma'am, my mother's dead. My stepmother is really cruel, and if I don't go home right away, she'll kill me. She'll burn me with a clothes iron. She'll make my father put me in an orphanage. Maybe she believed me. Maybe she just pretended to. But miraculously, she let me go.
Here we see the Margie is struggling to conform to the rules imposed upon her by her society. This scares her parents and is the reason that they decide to send her to Europe for her education. One, to ensure that she receives a strong education that is not biased by religious ideology, but also to protect her.
And unfortunately, once she's in Europe, she faces persecution of another kind, Islamophobia, and she ends up homeless and destitute with nowhere to go. So, what will happen to Margie? Will she return to the persecution she faced in Iran?